These are the videos that need to be that need to go viral. You don't have to be obese. You don't have to go out like this. And at the end of the day, all of this stuff is pretty much depression. People need to understand this. It's not because you're eating the wrong foods. I mean, it is, but what I'm saying is these people that eat the wrong foods, they are eating the wrong foods because they are depressed about something. That's exactly what it is. You are depressed. And I know because I used to be 300 something. And mind you, uh, with shoes on or sneakers on, I'm 6'1", so I am 6 foot. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, I used to be 300 at one point because I was just depressed. And depression could hit anybody at any time for a lot of reasons. Some of the reasons that I was depressed is I went through a period of partial employment. You know, this was over 25 years ago. Partial employment. When you're trying to get full time, but you can't get full time, and so that was one of the reasons that led me to join the army. I was like, you know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna join the army. I'm just gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of this stuff is depression. This is what a lot of this is a really 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 good video. This is a really 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 inspiring video to show you that just because you are where you are, you don't have to stay where you are. It will take you to get up. And I remember, and mind you, I don't remember the time periods of a lot of this, but I remember once I had her kind of a moment where I just said, you know what, enough. Today's the day. I remember that I put on my shorts and my t-shirt, and I went jogging around my block, and I only made it for 2 blocks, and my body said, "Nope, get your ass back in the house." I mean, my legs were hurting, my knees were hurting, and whatnot, but I kept going every day. So and every day my distance kept increasing and whatnot, and then embarrassing. I remember one time I had to poop. It was really, really, really embarrassing. I had to walk back home really slowly because you are putting your body through necessary stress. This is what you're doing, right? And I would say within a month, I think 360 was the highest. Yeah, I was really big, man. It was depression. You're just depressed, and you eat junk food, and you don't care, and you don't know, you can't see, you don't think things are going to get better, but it can get better. It will get better if you just freaking try, right? And I like to thank this woman. I never will forget her. She saw me out there, and I was jogging, and I was the same thing. I was getting there. What is there for me? What is there for me is 220 pounds, being 6'1". This is when my muscles are popping and whatnot. This is when I feel good and I can run fast. And I remember I was chugging along, and I was at maybe 2.5 miles. I had the tracker on my phone, and this woman was driving near me, and she said, "Hey, buddy." I said, "Hey." She said, "Keep going. I was just like you. Just don't stop." And I was like, "Thank you very much. Thank you very much." I will never forget her. These are the positive interactions that you can get with people. And then you get the stupid interactions with these people who'll say, you know, hey man. And you just turn around, you look at them. The only workout I do is drinking beer. Like, shut up, idiot. Shut up, idiot. Seriously? If you don't have nothing productive to say, then don't say anything at all, man. Just don't say so. So I would suggest those of you who are overweight, just go take a walk. Nobody is looking at you. Nobody cares, right? Go take a walk. If you can only make it a couple of blocks, turn around, go back home. The next day, do it again. I always say the streets are free, brother. It's the truth. The only time you need Planet Fitness or whatever, wherever you go, the only time you need a gym is maybe the weather is so bad in your area, right? Or you don't have exercise equipment. I'm fortunate that I have an exercise bike in my house, so I've been getting back to doing that because the weather's been really shitty. I mean, it's still been snowing in New York State. It's crazy. It's not sticking, but it's been snowing. It's still snowing. It's still raining. It's cold as hell. We've been hovering around the 20s and the 30s. It's crazy. So I'll just jump on the bicycle instead of going anywhere because the last thing I want to do is go to work, go back home and head right back out there, and it's like 20 something degrees to go to the gym. So I'll just get on my bicycle. But if you don't have a bicycle, you know what you can do? You can walk in place. You can walk in place. If you are really, really, really overweight, you probably won't even make it to a minute. But you know what? Do it again tomorrow. Do it again the next day. Do it again the next day. And you will see that your body will get stronger. Here's another thing before I close it out. I try to talk about everything. I don't just try to talk about the Bible, right? Because I'm not a Bible junkie, Bible zombie. There is more things to talk about, right? What I've been doing is I've been on my push-up journey. This is another thing. You don't have to wait to become a prisoner to do your push-ups. You really don't. Just wherever you are, drop down and try to give yourself 20. And once you get to 20, then you get yourself down to 40, up to 40. Then you get to 50. Then, I'm ready to get to 100 at a clip or even more than that. You see what I'm saying? So we just got to inspire each other to be the best versions of ourselves, to be greater all the time, and that's just about it. I see people. There's a guy in my neighborhood. He runs in the winter. I'm not really about that life yet. I hate the cold. But no matter what, man, I remember just this past winter when I would just after work or whatever, or if I had a day off that day because I had to go do something else. I said, you know what? I'm coming home. I'm going to just go take a walk. And I would just walk, man. I'd just walk, just slow pace. You know what I'm saying? See how far I can go. And it feels good. Like walking is exercise. So just keep going. Don't quit. This woman here, these are the type of videos that I like because anybody can do this. Just start taking walks, man, or jump on your bicycle and pedal your behind all over your community and start getting in shape.